Morning guys, Friday morning up and at. Beautiful day out here, a bit warmer than I like, but still cooler than normal. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing with the way climate change is going. That could go either way. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a blinder. I hope everybody's having a good time this week, having a decent work week. It's weird because midweek I thought it was going slower than it actually was. and then it's Friday. It's like crazy. But I wanted to talk about doubt. Doubt. That's a tough one. It's a big subject because you've got to work on the background of why. Which that comes with going and talking to someone and getting the help and working out what the pieces, parts are to the doubt and why you're doubting. But what is it? What's doubt? And the way I look at doubt is something there that you may want to try, may want to do, somewhere you may want to get to, but there's that strong voice that says, really? Are you going to try that? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know how to get there? What do you need? Have you got the right stuff? Have you got the right personality? You're going to keep on and on and on. Doubt. You're doubting yourself. Why do we doubt ourselves? Well, comes down to them programs again. Comes down to those times when you may have wanted to go and try something as a kid, and somebody like a parent or someone that you look up to turns around when you're a kid and through their own fears tell you, might want to think about it. Really? Do you really want to do that? Do you think you can? I wouldn't do that. Or I'd hear, I wouldn't do that if I was you. And what does that do? Plants the doubt. So now you grow up and you're an adult and you've got something coming up that you'd like to do. And what do you hear? Those same voices talking to you, putting that seed in your head. But it's not you talking, is it? It's a past talking. It's a program that's talking. When you doubt, you're not going to go forward unless you try it. And if there's something there that you've never tried before and you're doubting it, how do you know? How do you know? Just because one person tried it and it didn't quite, work for them, doesn't mean you can't try it and conquer it. I bet a lot of people, executives and spokespeople, and have come up against certain things, certain doubts. But guess what, guys? If they stopped, they wouldn't be where they are now, would they? If they hooked up on that doubt and hooked up on that program talking to them, they would never be where they are now. I remember watching a program about when the Columbia exploded years back there, the shuttle, and I remember watching it on TV actually back in England. It was I think it was in England then. Can't remember what bloody date that was. It must have been. Crikey, yeah, it was years ago. I mean, I've been here years, but shit. But I remember when that exploded, and I watched a program on it. My daughter was watching it actually, and I stopped and started looking at it, and they were saying that it was it was an O-ring or something. There was some kind of gasket, or I can't remember what it was, but it was something where I looked at it and thought, oh wow, just that blew the shuttle up. Because you're talking about technology and a piece of engineering then. I mean, even now with the satellites and everything, but you only need one thing out, and it's gonna show. But if you look at what they did after, they didn't quit. Yeah, there was life lost, unfortunately, really. But you know what? It's like if you're a racing car driver or a motorcycle racer, or you're in some of those sports. I played rugby. And if I'd have gone out there and expected not to get hurt, I'm going to be in for a bit of a surprise. In fact, I probably will get hurt. Because then, what are you doing? Doubting. Yeah? I saw a guy go in for a tackle once. Second guessed himself. Broke his nose. He missed time, took the guy's boot on the way up. Hit him in the nose, fractured his nose in 2 places. I think it was 2 places. Doubted himself. As he was going in, running after the guy, he doubted the timing, and that was it. If you doubt yourself, you're going to stay where you are. Go with your gut as well. What do you think's best for you? It's not about other people. It's not about other people knowing what's best for you. It's about you knowing what's best for you. If there's something that you want to do, morning.
Good morning.
If there's something that you want to do, go do it. Get rid of the doubt. The doubt also, teach your kids, yeah? Teach your grandkids. Teach your little ones, family members, neighbours, whatever, the kids. Teach them not to doubt. If they come up to you and they say, "Yeah, I'd like to try this, can I have a go?" Unless they're, if they come up to you and they say, "Yeah, I want to go saw fencing with the neighbour next door with the frickin' kitchen knives," then yeah, of course you got to be on that. But you know what? Even if there's a little risk, let them go for it, because all the while you're stopping them, you're not allowing them to see that they can make those mistakes or they can make those failures, which I don't like to call failure, because if you go back, do it again, it's not a foul, it's a lesson, right? It's the same with kids, you teach them that. Hey, listen, if you fall down, you get up, you go for it again. And they know then that they can accomplish, they can move forward. And if they don't quite get it, the lessons are there. Teach them that the lessons are there. Stop doubting themselves. Go for it. You know, I'd get the warning signals, and I remember, even when I was coming to the States, yeah, people didn't want me to leave England. People didn't want me to be 4,000 miles away. Of course not. Who does, right? But they put the doubts. Hey, what about the health insurance, and what about this, and what about that? But you know what? Still did it. And look where I'm at. If I would have doubted, if I would have listened to other people's fears and doubted, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in now. Was it bumpy? Shit, yeah. Yeah, it was bumpy. It was bumpy. There was a lot going on at that time. I mean, here I am, guy, don't know anybody apart from my wife and her friend, and that was about it. Didn't know anything. Good morning. I didn't know anything about anything. So don't doubt yourself, guys. Go for it. Don't anchor yourself. Don't listen to others' hearsay. Namaste, guys. Stay the course.